Imagine a life where your happiness isn't tied to the attention or affection you receive from others, where the lingering stares, the unanswered calls, and the thinking of you messages no longer dictate your emotional well-being. This isn't a story from the distant past. It's a way of living that you can embrace today. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that has endured through the ages, teaches that Stoics don't live forever unrewarded. They wake up every morning to do the same thing over and over again. It empowers us to cultivate inner peace and contentment, independent of external conditions. But how does this connect to the idea of wanting someone to miss you? In the realm of relationships, we often find ourselves longing for attention and affection, believing that this external validation is the key to happiness. Yet Stoicism offers a surprisingly different perspective. By focusing on self-improvement, developing emotional independence, and savoring the present moment without attachment, we inadvertently become more appealing and, ironically, more likely to be missed. In this discussion, we'll delve into the Stoic philosophy of living and loving, exploring how embracing its principles can not only enrich our lives, but also redefine our relationships in unexpected ways. Together, we'll uncover how to inspire others to miss you, not through games or calculated strategies, but by becoming a beacon of self-reliance and inner contentment. In our pursuit of happiness, it's all too common to fall into the trap of seeking approval from others. We often measure our self-worth by how others react to us, especially in personal relationships. But what if there were a stronger, more enduring path to fulfillment? Stoicism teaches us to direct our focus toward what lies within our control: our thoughts, actions, and reactions. It also teaches us to accept what we cannot control, including how others feel or behave. This doesn't mean we must become cold or detached. Instead, it's about recognizing that true happiness and self-worth come from within, not from someone else's validation. Think about it. When our happiness hinges on whether someone misses or desires us, we surrender our power. We become reactive to their actions, leading to emotional instability. Stoicism, however, provides the tools to step off this emotional roller coaster. By nurturing virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and moderation, we build a strong and resilient character that thrives on self-growth and personal accomplishment. This doesn't imply that we isolate ourselves or stop caring for others. Stoicism encourages us to cultivate healthy, meaningful relationships, grounded in respect and understanding, rather than dependency or neediness. Ironically, as we prioritize self-improvement, we become more captivating to others. The less we try to make someone miss us, the more likely they are to do so because we're living authentically and fully. At its core, Stoicism reminds us that our emotional reactions to external events are within our control, even if the events themselves are not. This empowering principle gives us the key to maintaining emotional independence. Stoicism does not advocate suppressing feelings or disengaging from life, but encourages acknowledging emotions and choosing not to let them dictate our behavior. By focusing on what we can control and releasing what we cannot, we achieve emotional freedom. Consider this idea in the context of relationships. While Stoicism teaches us to love and care deeply, it also reminds us that our happiness shouldn't depend on someone else's presence or approval. This perspective allows us to form relationships built on mutual respect and genuine connection, rather than fear of loneliness or dependency. Emotional resilience, a cornerstone of Stoic thought, enables us to engage in deep, fulfilling relationships without losing our sense of self. The Stoic emphasis on aligning with nature and accepting life's inevitable changes further strengthens this resilience. Change is constant, and adapting to it reflects true strength. This adaptability is not passive. It stems from actively engaging with our values and pursuing virtue. By embracing Stoicism, we build an inner sanctuary of peace, navigating life's storms not by seeking shelter, but by becoming our lighthouse. The Stoics, Seneca, Marcus Aurelius, and Epictetus, spoke of the importance of living in harmony with our nature and the universe. This means recognizing what truly matters and dedicating ourselves to it. For them, meaning wasn't found in wealth or accolades, but in cultivating virtue, wisdom, and integrity. They emphasized contributing to the greater good, fostering relationships based on respect, and living authentically. To create a meaningful life, Stoicism encourages deep self-reflection, identifying our values and standing by them, even when society pulls us in different directions. The philosophy offers a compass for living with purpose, urging us to act from virtue rather than a desire for external validation. It reminds us of the impermanence of external conditions, redirecting our focus to what we can control, our attitudes, choices, and responses. Stoicism doesn't promise a life free from pain or hardship. Instead, it helps us see adversity as an opportunity for growth and resilience. It encourages small, daily acts of kindness, integrity, and passion, which together weave a life of deep meaning. By embracing Stoic principles, we find purpose and fulfillment, thriving even amid challenges. The Stoics realize that much of our frustration stems from trying to control the uncontrollable. We exhaust ourselves, shaping circumstances, outcomes, and others to our will, only to be met with disappointment. Stoicism liberates us from this struggle, encouraging us to focus on what we can truly influence, our inner world. Here we can develop virtues like patience, resilience, and understanding, creating a foundation for peace. Letting go of control doesn't mean surrendering effort. Rather, it reframes our perspective. It teaches us to detach from outcomes while acting in alignment with our values. This shift allows us to respond to life's challenges with grace, adapting to change while maintaining balance. As we embrace this mindset, we find deeper connections, reduced stress, and a greater appreciation for the present. Stoicism's teachings on relinquishing control lead us toward a profound inner freedom. Instead of chasing external validation, we discover the power of peace, resilience, and purpose. It's a journey of transformation, helping us live authentically and thrive amid life's uncertainties.